as our country continues to debate about gun control and things like high-capacity magazines and what kind of triggers you can have on your AR, can you have an AR, having pistol grips, having short barrels, all these things are in high debate. And the question comes up of what are we going to do as a country about guns? Well, I'm going to start off by saying that I don't really think there's anything you can do about guns. First of all, 40% of U.S. citizens own a gun or live in a house that has at least one gun, according to a 2017 survey. There were 11,000 deaths from murder and manslaughter involving a firearm in 2016. As a percentage of all homicides, excluding justifiable homicides, of those in the U.S., 64% of them involve firearms. In the United Kingdom, it's 4.5%, Canada's 30.5%, and Australia's 13%. There's a lot of gun-related crime in the United States. And when I look at all this data and you realize that at best guess there's around 280 million guns in the United States. I've heard some argue over 400 million is a better estimate. But both these numbers are just estimates. Probably the truth is somewhere in the middle. But what that tells me as a United States citizen is that I need to own a gun. When you live in a country with so many people in it, and there's so many guns, and to be quite honest, the United States has a major heart issue. What that tells me is, of course, I need high round capacity magazines. Of course, I need short-barreled rifles. When you live in a country that's as broken as the United States, as far as issues of the heart goes, of course you need a firearm. There's hundreds and hundreds of millions of guns. There's lots of crime, and a lot of people don't really hold life at a high value in this country. So what that again tells me is, of course I need high round capacity magazines. Of course I need to be able to conceal and carry. Of course we need guns in the schools in the right hands. Of course we need better weapons in the hands of the civilians, because that's how we protect against such a thing. To suggest that we have this opportunity to control firearms is completely ridiculous. It's out of control. There is no control of firearms. There's so many firearms in this country that, quite honestly, you need a firearm if you're going to live successfully around here. Now, most likely, most people are never going to face a violent offense, but in the United States, you're more likely to, and if you have a gun on you, it's probably going to turn out very differently than if you didn't. So that's kind of my 2 cents. I wanted to make this video really just to say, you know what, there's a lot of guns in this country. Get over it. You can't control that many guns. If you start to put down laws to prevent me from owning better firearms, really all you're doing is you're restricting a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen from being able to defend himself and his family against criminals who, of course, will not obey those laws and pick up any gun they really want to.